this is where the rats have got in. So Kieran's taken this off and it snapped. So something else we need to fix now. We had to take out all their bedding from in there. They had made their bed out of lots of moss and lichen. Logs are getting more and more expensive, so we've been making do with old pallets at the moment, and coal and cardboard to get the fire going. Yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta do what you gotta do. So many of these pallets have nails in them, like so many nails. Yeah, there's a risk that when you burn these in a log burner, the nails will just pop out and hit the glass, but it's a very small chance, and we've been doing it for a while, touch wood. And the glass should be okay anyway, it's fireproof glass. And yes, we have a rat problem. It's just one of the things of living how we do. But Kieran has been trying to fix it because we don't want to hurt them, and they've had babies, which is why there's all that bedding in the roof, but we've got rid of all the bedding, and we haven't seen any and haven't heard any for a few nights now, so I think disturbing their home is good, and we're trying to catch some to relocate them is the plan. Trip today. We've got some stuff to do. Hey Kieran.
Hello.
We're not in the Jeep. Lots of things have changed since the Jeep.
We're in Ivy, the Volvo.
Touchy subject. We really want to fix Jenny the Jeep. We're now in a 1997 Volvo with a cassette player that still works, which is great. It feels like you've gone back in time. It also sounds a bit like a rocket because she also needs a bit of fixing, but she's moving at least. We want to get Jenny back on the road, don't we?
Very soon.
Hopefully soon. Got Molly in the car, and Poppy is, if you know Poppy, if you've been watching our channel for a little while, our little chihuahua, she's on a day trip today with my mum. So we decided to take Molly with us into the city. Yeah. We're not really like city go. It's not really a city, it's a big town. To us it's a city. But yeah, so we're in the car. I thought I'd do another one of these vlogs because we haven't done more of these kind of, what do you call it, everyday vlog styles in a while, so I'd do that and take you along on a little day trip because we
never go out.
We never go out because things have been so busy. Kieran's working 6 days a week. I'm working 3 different jobs. And my main job, filmmaking, other jobs to also survive at the meantime. But it's getting to winter and we're getting cold in the cabin, and you know, we have coal and the log burner up and running obviously, but we decided today that we're going to go to this local little shop because we like to shop local as much as we can. And there's a lady that makes these wool jumpers, and they're proper sheep's wool, and everything in there is just made out of wool, isn't it?
Yeah.
And they're amazing jumpers, so we've decided to get ourselves one each. Kieran's really hungry.
So first stop is breakfast.
Yeah.
Late breakfast. Hey Mouse?
Molly's had a sausage already, hasn't she?
Yeah, well, she's just sitting there.
It's Kieran's favourite bird.
No, that was your face.
It's a turnstone.
He's so quick. He's so fast. He's coming for us. Oh god. Oh god. Hey, get that camera out of my face, man.
He's so cute.
Hot cross buns. Mildly warm buns.
Not hot enough. There's nothing better, I think. It's just one of the joys in life. By the fire. Cold outside. We got hot cross buns. Realities of stormy weather. Off grid. Oh, we've got leaks. Making a hot chocolate for the morning. It's cold, really cold, and everything's leaking. You see the wind coming in. Look how much the curtain's moving. That's the wind coming in from the bathroom bit. Just the cracks in the cabin, because it is just a little old cabin. I know some people living off grid have it more, you know, set up, but we are very basic in our little cabin. I have only just woke up, so excuse the hair. I haven't even brushed it yet. It's a little bit like a lion's mane when I get up. At least I've got a fire going. Hey everyone, I got these little reusable tea bags and I thought today I might try harvesting some spruce needles, and I've never harvested these before, and I thought I might try them in tea. So that's what we're going to do. So pine needles will be in pairs, and they'll be longer, pointier, more towards the end of the twig, whereas spruce needles always grow out singular. They have this kind of woody attachment at the end, which pine needles don't have, and they grow kind of all around the twig in all angles, in all directions. Now fir and spruce trees can look quite similar. A good way to tell them apart is by touch. So if you gently touch a spruce tree, it will be spiky. You will definitely feel the spikes, apart from I think 1 or 2 species. Whereas if you were to gently touch a fir tree, it's always soft. The needles are nice and soft. And of course there's the cones as well, a really good identifying feature. Pine cones are a lot more hardy, a lot more woody, and look a lot different to spruce cones, which the scales on the spruce cones, they're a lot more papery, and sometimes they're a bit longer as well. And the difference between spruce and fir cones, well, fir cones and spruce cones look quite similar in some species, but fir cones, when they fall to the ground, they will often completely break apart, whereas spruce cones won't. So that's another good way to distinguish the two. As far as I know, there aren't any toxic spruce tree species, whereas some pine trees, some of the needles of some pine trees can be toxic, so be careful when you're foraging. Now you can also have fir needles in tea as well. It's got many vitamins, many healing medicinal properties, but yeah, I'm surrounded by a lot of spruce, so that's the focus of today. Spruce tea is the perfect winter warmer, as well as being really rich in vitamin C, so again, perfect for the colder months. Spruce can help heal acne, eczema, cuts, boils, even whooping cough. And when making the tea, it's really important that you don't boil the needles in the water. You don't want boiling water because that's going to take away some, if not all, of the medicinal properties of the needles. You just want to steep them in hot enough water for a little while so that all the wonderful vitamins can infuse into this autumn-winter brew. It is important to note, don't drink spruce tea if you are wanting to get pregnant, because there are some ingredients in the needles themselves that can actually act as an abortifacient. Always be careful when you're foraging. Make sure you know what you're looking for and that you've done your research. It smells like Christmas. Perhaps I should have done this in December. It kind of almost has the aftertaste of stuffing, like Christmas stuffing.